Yo, who's that? What's up, Bruno?
What's up?
Showing my friends our current prog point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was late today.
All good.
Yeah, my tank. I was talking to them earlier. They were like, "Yo, I have had a really bad headache since." I was like, "Damn, sucks." And then they were like, "I don't think I should play today." I
Mm-hmm.
was like, "All right, dude. It do be like that though." Studying that raid plan, the only part that confused me was those fires being unmarked, but I figured it out.
Yep.
It seems very doable.
I mentioned it just in the party chat just now, but it is very, very strange that two people don't get anything. So that's why I'm like, okay, those two people have to get the fire because nothing else.
Oh, so
If you
you're
need to,
making the assumption, I guess.
it is a gigantic assumption.
Because we were dead during that, so it probably retargeted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you can honestly do it such that all eight people are, if it's pure random, it's still doable, but it gets a lot more hectic. But the thing that's just really strange is that two people are legit just sitting there doing nothing, just being like, I don't get the mechanic. What do I do?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a good assumption, I think.
It also means that they sort of have to react on the fly because they could get either lava or fire.
Or the
Um,
green thing, no? Because you don't have
no,
anything
as
there
in
at the
like
beginning.
because the fire, they won't know they got the fire until they get hit. Is what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, I see, I see.
Yeah, there's no indicator whatsoever. Whereas the
Like you
green
don't
thing,
know if
like
you
you have
have
the green thing in
magma
your
or
head.
fire.
Yeah, there are indicators for everything except for the fire until you uh get hit.
But like it's pretty not bad. I don't know, you just have to keep fire
No,
move,
it's
right?
not. I mean, the thing is like, the thing I was like wondering about throughout this entire thing is that this entire mechanic, no matter how I just like look at it, the hardest part is understanding what role you need to do. Performing the role is very easy.
Well that oh no, you haven't done Ubu. I can't talk about
I have done Nulu.
You have?
It's
Is anybody
suppression.
else in here?
It's
Yeah,
suppression.
it's
It's suppression.
suppression, exactly. That's what I was saying.
It's just suppression. I was thinking the exact same thing. Like as this entire thing was going on, I'm just like, this is exactly like suppression. There's like no difference.
Well, as I'm looking at the raid plan, yes, it looks exactly like. Which one was it that you hadn't done that we were talking about?
UCOB,
Okay,
T,
cop.
and yeah, UCOB and T.
That's why you don't want to talk about cop.
Yep. All right, one's here. I think let me grab ACT everything. Okay, everything is set up. Just ready to check. If you're interested in T, Lian, um, I know that I have somebody already on board. It won't happen for a long while though. But I already was talking with somebody in my static, and they'd be down. So it won't be for a long while, and I'll probably post something. If I need to make the static, then I'll make it. If I don't need to make the static, then I'll see if I can join somebody. But that won't be for a long
Oh,
while
T
though.
said, or Lian said they've already done T's top line.
Oh, okay, never mind, never mind. Never mind. I'm kidding.
I've done up to like phase one's kind of. You don't work on.
Mellow.
Lovely. So. Give me another like 5-second warning before we go in, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Where's the last?
JJ's grabbing something, and then
Okay.
Crash should be. Alright, we're just gonna.
I'm just accounting for my cats before I lock them out of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta make sure none of them are.
in the room.
I like to open the window.
Oh, fair.
I took the mesh off because of the cats. They like to scratch on it. But then the
Yeah.
problem is if I open it with them there, they can get out of it.
Little escapers.
Don't want cats jumping out of my second story. What's that? Oh, sorry. I was reading chat, Slurm. I was AFK. Oh yeah, no. They don't have access to the window because I keep them out of the room. They get along with each other, so I'm not worried about that at all. Pretty sure by this point they understand raid time. What time is it there, Leon?
It's +4 of Pacific.
+4.
That's correct.
And
I used
yeah.
to raid with somebody on Brazilian time as well.
Oh, so you're only an hour ahead of me. I thought you were much more.
Nice.
But then I was thinking like it can't be that late because Brazil is like direct south of me.
Oh, stupid.
2 more hours? Okay. Daylight savings is stupid anyway.
True. Based. Real. Sorry.
No
So
need to be
just
sorry.
to confirm, are we doing HTMR?
If it helps out on healing and mitigation, then that's fine. And if it doesn't, and if it doesn't mess up part 1 at all, then I would also recommend it for part 1. Just to keep things consistent. No reason to
Yep.
change it up.
I just figured that's the only section. I don't know about you, Slurm, but that's the only section where I'm like scared about healing in intermission. Is the
I
protein.
am scared for my life. There are times where, because I use my shield on Steep and Rage, but that means that I go down in Aegis for what's it called? For the Protean, and that gets really scary.
By
So
the
that
way,
might help.
have you established when we do break yet, or
This one, it's gonna be mainly on the weekends. It's gonna be mainly, I think, at 1 p.m. on Sunday. On Saturday, I still need to figure that out because I need to figure something out on Saturday, because Saturday is gonna be the weird time. If it's a 5-hour day, one of them is gonna be at 1 o'clock. The other one, if it's a short day though, I don't exactly know. I'll need to go ask around and everything.
Alright. I'm gonna call it out healer's tank melee range. Just
Yep.
so we get used to it.
Healer's tank melee ranged is for the
Jail sequence.
Okay, we're switching up.
And we're doing it on P1 as well, just to see how everything is, and also keeps the movement consistent.
Sure. I just wanted to make sure I missed that message.
All right.
All good.
Check
It doesn't
food.
affect us much, so.
Well, are the range
Maybe
doing two sides? Or are they doing one side?
They have to do one side now.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
So make sure range
And-
you're on the left side.
Okay, and we're still on the right side, right?
Yep.
Cool, got it. Thank you.
Okay, that should be fun.
Yeah, that doesn't change anything for me.
Spread out. East, west. What's up?
No interrupts.
Wipe. Both tanks got damage down. I'm not sure why.
Isn't the only option dashes?
Yeah, they got clipped by AoEs.
Testing 1, 2.
Hello.
Ready. Hi there. I was talking for a moment, but I had the wrong mic.
Good, we can hear you now.
Sure.
Spread out. South. Spread out.
Keep them even. In.
Careful.
Slow down.
Careful.
Slow down on both.
Bruno. Go.
Hi.
HTM.
Healers. Tank. Melee. Ranged. Gaming.
That was
Oh, you
damage,
need to
right,
add order.
Ariana?
Yeah. I also didn't addle there, where the addle
Okay.
the addle would be there normally anyways.
By the way,
I'm
if you guys
practicing
just want to
reruns,
go
so I just
back
wanted to
and
make
not
sure.
across, that'll also be fine.
What is that for?
I just saw the range going back to their normal spot. They can go to the other side though. They don't have to cross. If
Oh,
that
yeah,
makes it easier.
It doesn't matter to me, regardless.
Alright.
We can even stay because we just need to dodge the itself.
Yeah, you can do that too.
That's also true. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll go deeper into the hip pocket if you don't mind.
Yep, that's fine.
Alright.
All right.
Phase
Any questions?
5.
Any questions regarding the raid plan before we pull? I don't think it's very hard, but everybody needs to know pretty much 6 roles or whatever. So as long as everybody ever understands all of those, it should be pretty simple.
For the lightning
Yes.
debuff, how do we determine how we spread inside the donut?
You just need to go
Wing
to the
it.
back. You could so you could wing it. The other way you could do it is, let's say that I'll just borrow Lysel. Let's say that me and Lysel have lightning. Lysel is the leftmost looking into the arena. So Lysel could also be the leftmost out looking
Actually,
into the
wait.
arena.
Another thing we could just do, we're sending one of the lightnings to the defamation anyway. Why not just have them position first?
I don't know what you mean by sending them into the defamation.
We're
So
sending
their
one of them towards
Protean
Axe.
is going
One of them-
straight towards where we're going to end up at the end.
One of them is straight up going to the Axe Knight. So I see what Lysel is getting at.
So they can just basically pick their spot first, the second lightning adjust around them.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure.
that could also work. I want to make sure it wasn't should party bias towards the inner map and lightning's hanging out towards out the other hand. The problem with the lightning. Oh wait, what do you mean? Wait, do you mean at the end or do you mean at the beginning?
The donut.
In the raid plan, yeah. In the raid plan, you have the party biasing towards the inner
At the end,
of the
yes.
map.
Yes, because
Yeah.
Thornton is gonna show up in the middle. Everybody's basically could show up like right next to Thornton, and then the two people with chain lightning, they are outside. They're basically let's say that the just show this via visual. Let's say that the donut's at 1, party should be at basically alpha, and the chain lightning should be basically on what the fuck?
If we're having party bias, wouldn't party be closer?
Closer to the center of the arena?
So one is the center of the arena. Oh, sorry. Yes. So one is the. Sorry. So Alpha is going to be Greno or Axe Knight. Thornton's gonna show up here. Let's say, for example, party should be basically between Alpha and Beta, and then the two chain lightnings should be at the back, 1 and 2. Be very careful of your chain lightning AoE, and try to go to the edge of like the perceived donut as much as you can. When spreading for Proteans, these are relative clock spreads, right? The entire mechanic will use the dragon that's dive bombing. That will be our north. The body language should, the people going east body language, there's spreads. I believe I wrote this in the raid plan, but basically the leftmost. So let's say that there's gonna be always 5 people going east. One of them is the green mark dive bomb. So there are 4 people left. 2 of them will be fire, 2 of them will be lightning. Looking into the arena, this is just the thing that I'm using. If you think it's bad, then feel free to disagree. Leftmost will be basically moving over to something, and rightmost will be doing something else. So if you have lightning, the leftmost will be going to the Axe Knight, and the rightmost will be going to northeast. When I say northeast, I don't mean true northeast. I mean the northeast based on where the dragon is. Okay.
Before we start pulling, one sec.
Yeah, if the Axe Knight is south, then it's mainly flipped for the fire people and the dive bomb person, the green dive bomb person. Everything else is basically the same.
Good
The
point.
lightnings just go based on who gets to east. I determine who is northeast supports.
No,
Okay.
so you look at the debuffs.
With that macro, if you are the leftmost person, you're looking at east and north. If you are the rightmost person, you are looking at west and northeast.
Yes. Yeah.
I'll adjust it so it's the two rolls that are adjusting next to each other.
Can you make... Actually, no, this works. I was gonna say make it tethers and Depa stay, but fire and tether is actually fine here.
Oh yeah, tethers. So that I'll make it.
So the leftmost nothing debuff goes east.
Leftmost nothing goes east. Rightmost nothing goes west, and then so on.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
fine.
gonna be the final macro.
Yep. The reason why I had to put so many words there is because there's no... I don't think there's any good way to explain it otherwise. It's suppression all over again.
Yes, I will call it out. Sorry.
And then I designated this in the raid chat as well. But like, there are safe things that we can do. Basically, if you've already done mechanic in the first half, you should be theoretically free to go to the Axe Knight and just chill there. If you have yet to do a mechanic, be very careful of what you're doing before you go back into the Axe Knight. Because at the very minimum, if the people that haven't done a mechanic yet, if they resolve their mechanic and they miss and they accidentally kill themselves, at the very minimum, we get 3 to 5 people that can still look at the raid wide, so we don't immediately cause a wipe. This mainly refers to the person that gets the green dive bomb marker. Be very sure to be very damn far away from the Axe Knight when your green dive bomb marker locks on, because otherwise you might wipe the party and then we don't get any prog info. Because I suspect if we see after we see that raid wide, the ancient quagga, we might see the next mechanic right afterwards. So we might get more information even if we're just like limping on like 5 out of 8 people.
Do we know the timing for when it locks on to you?
On the Protean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, let's give it pulse.
Yep. Alright. Push through.
The only other thing I'll add is this is a dragon add dive bomb marker. It behaves a very specific way. You have to wait until that marker disappears in order to bait the dragon.
Yep.
Or the dragons, I should say. Much like T9.
Move.
Red.
Move.
Fuck.
Nope.
Wipe.
Got stuck for a second.
Leon, it's just whenever the dive marker disappears, that's when the cast locks in, and you're free to move.
The enemy cast bar is called cauterize. That should be basically the. Once it starts casting, I believe it locks position. And it should happen.
If the dragons also turn to face you, I don't know if they do in this version. But they're...
And it should happen basically like a split second or so after the Protean. I believe. Much of this information is also unknown, but like, it's pretty decent guesswork.
Blue.
Move.
Left.
Right.
Middle.
Let's just go. The priority doesn't matter as much now that I have Soul there. But yeah, generally.
Don't
good.
worry about it.
Left.
Well,
Left fast.
DPS.
North, south, red. Knockback.
Left. Hold. Right.
Everything else.
Heal yourself. Heal the party.
Lean to 1.
One's of arrows. Only one's of arrows. One's out. In. Out. In. Out. Oh, wait.
Tether on K.
Resin JJ.
Start holding. Kill.
Man. Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready? Swap. Pop. Swap. Pop. Meet. Tanks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Tanks out. Melee's out. First set out. Group for heals. Burn some.
Just made it.
Nice. Healers, tank, melee ranged. Ready? Healers. Tank. Melee. Ranged. Mid. Kill the spear.
Dump everything into this.
Good.
Good. Good pull.
Posting the macro now. We'll post it again when the time comes. Look at it if you need to.
Once you get the mechanic, pay attention what you need to do.
Away from alpha.
Yep. We have 30, about 30 seconds or so to refocus, so take the time you need. Don't worry about rotation. Yep.
Dive bomb at 1. Spread out. Twister. Spread.
Okay.
That was
there's
my bad
one
on the Twister call.
So there's one gigantic complication. Unless I'm mistaken, I got defamation, and I got shocked.
Everyone needs to be prepared. Yeah.
Twisting dive.
I missed the twister because I was trying to get a spot in that lineup and I had to run to the end.
So you had Twister and the dive.
No, you mean shock and dive.
Shock and
Everybody's gonna
dive,
get the
yeah.
twister. Everybody's gonna get the twister.
That's what I meant.
Yep. I was very confused when I got the shock.
We'll just play it by ear for now.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
think shock can go on anyone then.
So then there's more than 2 people that don't have debuffs in that case? For the fire,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Well, play it by ear for now, because at that point we also just want info.
Sure.
The tethers and the defamation, they go to the same spot. For the tethered... Oh, JJ, you needed to go to the opposite... You need to go to the opposite waymark. Because I think your thing cleaved me because you were not on the waymark.
I'll say this for now, but if we get a situation like that where there are 3 nothings on one side, just try to base it on the lineup as best as you can.
Oh, wasn't somebody dead at the beginning of that?
No.
So, it was at 1, right? So that means it was at 1... Oh, sorry. Let me go put this back. Let me use, I'll use 3 in Charlie. So, the knight was at 3. I dictated in the raid plan specifically that the person with the tether should go at 4. Or Charlie.
I think what they're saying is that they got hit by the dive bomb. Like, it was in the...
There's no way they got hit by the dive bomb. I had the dive bomb, or I had the defamation.
But, I mean, like, just the thing that was clean itself, like the dragon.
The dragons, yeah. The non-baited.
Wait, but if they're scanning, I believe they were scanning using Charlie again. I believe they were scanning around here. If they were standing around there, they would 100% get hit by the dive bomb. Am I incorrect? Because the size of the dive bomb basically extends out to approximately here, if it's starting from 1.
I didn't mind that. Sorry.
That's why I just say go to the waymark. It makes it very easy. The fire tether. Okay, fine. Because like I'm thinking, because people are gonna do the exact same thing, and if we're just the reason why that matters is because you killed me, is what I'm trying to get at. Because I was standing at a spot.
Alright. Oh.
But is the plan still the same essentially?
Plan is still the same.
The spreads
right-
may be a bit more of winging it, but try to aim for the same plane, yeah.
Okay.
If you see a spot with an empty person, just go there if you are in a weird, funky pattern, basically.
Sure.
No, I think it's a new mechanic, so I think we're obviously gonna have some execution errors. I mean, I fucking died.
There
today,
are
just didn't
things
for
we
twisted
can.
stones.
I think they're. We just pull.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Nice.
Alright.
No problem.
That was a good.
It's a good pull, yeah.
True.
Yeah. Well, we need to repeat it again because we need to see now the debuff layout because now we know semi-certain that it's not everybody just gets 1, which is a little unfortunate.
I think it may just boil down to having to do clock
Move.
spots, but we can look at it.
Probably.
Left.
Right.
Middle. Left.
Watch I and Thornton.
Last.
Sorry, yeah, left.
DPS.
North, south, red. Knockback.
Left. Hold. Right. Push.
Million to 3.
Freeze of arrows, only freeze of arrows. Out. In. See if we can get out.
Blue.
Right.
Middle.
Left.
right. Right fast.
TPS.
North-south red. Knockback.
Hold. Right. Left.
Pressing JJ.
Punch.
Three into one.
One of arrows, three of arrows. In. Out. In. Out. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm intentionally baiting it in the square now. I think I have a better handle on it.
Is that a country? What?
It's the next expansion.
Oh.
Hey.
I skipped all of the story.
I can tell. Anyway, pool timer.
Excellent. Love you too.
Brett.
Move.
Left.
Middle.
Right.
right fast.
Careful, bro. Support.
North, south, red, yellow. Knockback.
Hold. Left. Right. Nope.
We into 2.
Ones of arrows. Only ones of arrows. Out. In. In. Out. Away from land. And away from one. We're gonna be head for 3 total pieces. Start holding. Keep holding. Go.
Melee red, range blue.
You can afford it.
Ready? Pop. 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 Meat. Pinks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Pinks out. Melee out. First set out. Group for heals. Don't kill the blue eye or right eye just yet. There we go.
HTMR.
Ready? Healer. Tank. Melee. Ranged. Mix. Away from Alpha. Dive bomb at A. Ready? Twisters. Oh.
Oh, I was on top of somebody else's bot. Heal yourself if you can. I don't think you'll live this. Use everything you can.
They've got invuln still.
Oh, good. Okay.
Nice.
He probably. Okay. It is
Yeah,
definitely heal.
heavenly heal.
Yeah, figured.
Unlucky.
Okay. He's probably heavenly heal and then the next mechanic. Unlucky.
It turns out those twisters are not baby. I just got lucky on the snapshot last time.
They are what?
They do send you flying into the wall.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I just thought I got lucky on the snapshot then.
I don't know what I did, but it worked.
I'm gonna post a screen cap real quick. If you give me a sec, please. I'm posting it in raid chat.
If
Go
you
ahead.
find
Yeah,
into the
Liam. I
wall-
just had a really weird case where Kay's tether went or Kay's twister went off and I did not go flying.
Wait, what? Me?
Yeah, last night.
I was defamation.
Last
Oh,
night,
yesterday.
not this
Yesterday.
time.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
Let me check how people died there quickly, and then we go again.
It seems like there's a little lightning effect when you get the thunder debuff, by the way.
Yeah, no,
First.
yes. You get a tiny bit of damage. It's meaningless damage. You'll see a number on your screen as well.
Oh, this mechanic is fun.
Once you understand it, I don't think it is. Especially if you get the tether. If you get the tether, it's really slow.
Well, I had... This doesn't matter.
So let's see. A lot of people died because of twisters. Why did people die because of twisters?
Didn't move, probably, right?
I think it was a snapshot issue, Arlen, as far as.
Leon didn't move. Leon just straight up didn't move on my screen. So that would
That
explain.
might also be ping, right? Maybe you don't see it.
Leon and Crash both did not move. So like I don't know when they are like prompting their move button, but
Leon, you get hit by Crash, but if you didn't get hit, yours blew up too.
I think yours blew up because otherwise you would drop a tornado at your location. There is no tornado at your location. So on my screen you just blew up. there was a tornado that just blew up on your spot. Crashes did as well, and I think JJ's, but not no, it's I can't tell if it's fire tether. Whoever had the other fire tether might have also blown up.
Bruno, what
No, it
did
was
you have?
Cecil's. I had the fire tether from northeast. I believe Cecil, Crash, and Leon. Unless they prompted their move action and they're confident, they all of them didn't move. Yeah. That's fine. So, yeah, so that makes sense for Crash and Cecil. Sorry, what are you referring to about the lineup?
So I had nothing there, right? I didn't get debuff or anything, so I went to C, assuming that I would get the dive bomb. But there was already somebody there, so I pop sprint and had to run
think
it up.
we're putting too much on the lineup right now.
I think so.
That could have been, you could have been a fire, or they could have been a fire, but I think
No, I had
it's
nothing.
yes.
So, is that
You
the
had
green circle, or
nothing.
is
You
that
could have
something
gotten the
else?
fire from the dragon or from the ad.
So, is the green circle on the raid plan the defamation or one of the fire debuffs? Or is the dive bomb the green circle or one of
The
the fire
dive bomb is the green circle.
Right.
Yes.
So I
So-
had got the dive bomb, so I went here, and there was already somebody here, so I had to pop sprint, and I tried to run all the way up, but it snapshot my twister right here in front of the other person who was right
The
there.
green circle is not going directly to Charlie. The green circle, like, the lineup is there. How to word this?
What's
The lineup is there for people to huddle just in a safe location. Once you figure the exact locations are not set in stone.
let's
Like if
do
you're a
this.
green circle, you don't
How about-
occupy the Charlie spot, for example. You just
How about
find a
this?
spot.
Because
I
we're
was-
putting too much on debuffs, and I think it's just better to do clock spot spreads. For our lineup, do you know the P3 lineup we have? We're just going to copy that. If someone's missing, that's fine. Just fill in the gaps.
We can do that. That
It is
I
the
think we
same
can
as
do
the
it-
P3 lineup.
we can honestly do it a little bit more loosely, but if people want a more structured way, that is
We
the
can
way,
do
that
it
is fine.
loosely as well, but we're just putting way too much focus there.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I can do either. If people want to YOLO spread it, then that's fine. If people want to hard spread it, like Lysel said, then that's also fine. Yes, it is. The initial guess is YOLO spread.
YOLO spread. Alright.
If you want, I think Lysel is agreeing with me. We could do either, but people need to understand that one or the other.
I think for
I
now,
was thinking in Slurp's direction, which is why I don't want to do personally. I don't want to do hard spread, but
that's fair.
it's up to people.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Crasher.
So regarding the Proteans, are we doing our clocks based around debuffs or just regular clocks?
I think it should
it-
just be based around the YOLO spread.
What does that mean?
Green will go away from wherever the Earthshaker is, whatever it is, empty dimension. Everyone else will fan out based on where they are in the lineup.
The defamation and the tethers will lock in place for now, and then the other rest of the people, I think the best bet is the rest of the people are just making sure that once they get hit, that they're not stacked on top of each other.
Something like this is what I'm thinking about. ABC, A goes to 1, B goes to 2, C goes to 3. If you're middle,
Your
you go
other-
middle. If you go left, you go left. If you're right, you go right.
And then fires lock in, tethers lock in, defamation locks in, and dive bomb locks in. It's 5 people, right?
Yes. So only 4 people will be what's it called?
YOLO spreading.
Yeah, you will be YOLO spreading.
So just make sure
I
I'm like.
think it's yeah. Go for it.
The key thing is that if you have the dive bomb, you need to head opposite the knight. Everyone else is just spreading based on how our lineup went.
Yep.
Okay.
The biggest thing is making sure that you're putting this. We'll 100%. And I said this before. The information is not 100% set in stone. If we get information more set in stone about how the fires work, for example, then I can put something on the break plans and make it more locked in place. But for now, we're doing YOLO.
It is too much to think about. We don't have to storm implement yet. If we're gonna be just fanning out based on those spreads, can we have the because we're no longer able to use the debuffs to have someone cross over to west, can we have the person with defamation, once their defamation resolves, take the west clock spot, relatively speaking? That way everyone else can just spread, fan out northwest
Yep, that'll work out.
So
we don't have anyone going...
Northwest.
Yep, the fan would be something like this.
It's more just so that...
I see what you're getting at in terms of the fan. Okay. I see.
But it's not like a huge deal. It's more just if we're gonna have the people that were stacked at C initially start fanning out north.
To my understanding, I could be wrong, but people can correct me. My understanding is that people are gonna fan on the east side of the arena, and they're going to translate the east fan to north. Is that right?
North.
Because if you translate it to north, then that means that the northwest, the defamation, will just go west, and then you have the entire northern half of the arena to yourselves. Does that work?
Yeah, so in the raid plan, the Dark Knight, the Black Mage, the White Mage, and the Reaper are where we're fanning out. Those 4 spots.
What page?
Page 4.
Page 4.
Wait, you're saying... Wait, let me... I'm confusing myself as well. So...
I think, yeah.
Alpha, Beta, Charlie, Delta are the fans, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Like, we're assuming that this is on the wall. So,
this is on the wall.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're assuming that the fire tethers, are they locking in place?
Fire tethers should be locking in place.
Okay.
Green should lock in place. Dive bomb should move west. The rest of the spots should be for the fan.
So that means that northwest, south, northwest, northeast, east are available, but north and south are variable. Is that right?
Yep.
And just to be clear, you're talking about the initial defamation, not the dive bomb that happens, not the green dive bomb.
What was that? Sorry, Cecil?
Nah, I got it. I'm just, Nah, I got it. Yeah. I think probably the best way to think about it, for while we're progging, because this stuff might also change, is just the dive bomb, green dive bomb, needs to end up south relative the
Axe Knight.
Axe Knight. Like it needs to end up opposite side Axe Knight. That's the most important thing. The Tevers and defamation will slide a little bit away from the initial dragon.
If we want to make this easier, do we just want to make it the whole east side is for flexing? And have the fire tether that was taking the line AoE go to west?
You could do that. You do have time to do that.
That would solve a lot of issues. Yeah.
No, that's actually way better.
You have a lot in terms of the Proteans. By the way, you have a lot of time to figure out the Protean thing. The problem is just like, keep on going. Sorry.
All right, yeah. So what we're going to do, if north is actual north for the mechanic, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Let's use the waymark. So let's say that Alpha.
And hold on. Can we let myself finish this thought?
1, 2, 3, and 4 were going to be the actual spread spots. So which one?
I'm putting down these waymarks. Feel free to move 3 and 2. Because 2 is going to be tethered to Beta, 3 is going to be tethered to Charlie. So where do you want 2 and 3 to move?
3 will stay where they are. 2 will go directly relative west, right there. After that, the whole east side is opened. If the safe spot is north, yes, defamation will stay where they are.
Okay, cool.
If the safe spot is north, dive bomb will go south, and the north spot will be open for flexing. If the safe spot is south, dive bomb will go north. The south spot is open for flexing.
Dude, this sounds so much easier. Thank you.
Yeah, I realized we were making that way complicated.
There might be more complications that come off of this, so
That's fine. This is easier to
We'll
work
just
with.
I think the big thing is just if you're the southeast tether, then you'll need to run to the west spot. That's I think the only unintuitive thing. The rest is like
Also, I think we need to put a lot of emphasis on the twister.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yep.
we're dying to that, so we're not even seeing this part.
no, yeah. Twisting dive is
Alright.
cast bar, and it happens at basically the same time as the dive bomb. Just keep holding forward.
The only thing I will ask for this mechanic, if you are near the safe spot at the end, hug the wall. Do not be anywhere close to the knight, just in case you get the AoEs.
Oh, okay.
yes, we
So just one thing, I guess, for sake of prog, since this might mess up positioning for fire and lava baiting, can we just have those people sack until we get
I
like?
think it'll just retarget.
No,
Oh, okay.
it retargets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Runa had it last pull and I got it afterwards.
Like,
For
when you
now,
say
let's
sack-
just go to the plan of walking along the wall. Do not walk through the center of the arena.
Yes. Alright. I'll check.
Alright.
Also, there's a cast bar we can use for empty dimension. If you want that. To know when you have to be in.
so okay. I think no, we can just pull. I think more the idea is if the thought enters your brain and you're worried that your baits would make the safe spot unsafe, like if you're worried about it at all, it's better to just die. Then
Yeah.
I forget it. Just pull.
Purple. Middle.
Right.
Left.
Right. Right fast.
Support.
North, south, red, purple. Knockback.
Arduino, you're coming in a little softer.
Leon's a 3.
One Zaveros, 2 Zaveros. Out. In. Out. In. Away from the in. Away from front.
Feather on K.
Perfect hold damage. Okay. Ready to go ahead now. Keep holding. Kill.
Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready? Swap. Hop. Swap. Hop. Meet. Pinks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Pinks out. Melee out. First set out. Meet for heals.
Careful on damage. Let this play out.
Do not kill the blue eye yet. Now.
One or so GCDs after this keep in rage catch.
Yeah. HTMR. Ready? Healers. Pink. Melee. Range. Oh, I fucked up.
Resing.
Kill with fear.
Oh. Nice job.
That was my bad, I'm sorry.
Away from A.
Away from Alpha. Do not
Reminder?
forget about Twister.
Yes. away from Alpha. Reminder that the tether that is going to our relative southeast will be translating to west after the twister. Look for the twister crest mark.
Dragon at 1.
Mr.
I'm going to take a flip. I'd like people to look at it if they're unsure about the timing on that snapshot with the twisters. Give me a moment, please.
It should be mid-dive bomb, but yeah.
Just for a visual reference, because we can't afford to die to these twisters.
Is Skyward Leap the
Defam.
defamation?
Did you get clipped?
I did, yes.
Yeah.
I was at 2 marker, but also I walked forward quite early for the twist.
Let me see where I was.
My bot is being dumb, it's not letting me flip. That's
I was
cool.
kind of close to C, so that was my bad.
Okay.
Yeah, I can be way closer.
There was somebody. No, let me see.
Oh, I was at B, sorry.
YouTube's actually giving me a hard time right now.
And it seems like it went off at the very end of the cast bar. Like
I just don't know who triggered it.
it went off when my tether disappeared. Because it landed where I died.
Because I could be wrong, but I think it was either me or Leon's twister.
By the
that
way,
killed
Kay,
everybody.
Yes.
how was the damage number on the tether? I don't think we ever
I
confirmed that.
don't know because I had the yeah, it did 1.8 million with the
Who was the other tether there?
Oh yeah, I can. I think I was close to topped off beforehand. I
So,
took
yeah.
like 50 or somewhere between 40 and 50k.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it was in the.
I believe none of the damage numbers should kill outright. I'm assuming.
Cecil took
that
58k.
it's done. Yeah.
Alright.
But I believe that one, unless I'm mistaken, was people were not at the wall. We didn't do a proper spread on the wall. If we didn't do a proper spread on the wall, then we could do the hard spread that Lysol suggested. If people need like a more structure.
Okay, I'm posting a clip in the raid chat. If you're unsure about the twister snapshot timing, please take a look at it.
They got twisted. A lot of people got twisted because one person blew up, and one person blowing up the twister doesn't AoE if the twister blows up. So everybody around that twister bomb just explodes.
I think, yeah, if I remember correctly, it's like if you die to a twister, your own twister because you didn't move, it plays an animation where you fly up, which is why we're talking about flying up versus getting knocked back.
But so flying up means you triggered your own twister?
No, I
Yes.
believe. Oh wait.
Flying
yes,
up
that
means you
animation.
triggered a twister. Yes.
Okay.
If you fly in the sky, you're the one who smelt it and dealt it.
What are you showing me, JJ?
I'm trying to remember if you running into someone else's, it won't matter because we're not going to run into the twisters.
It does. Yeah, I already know.
1 sec, guys. This.
Yeah. What's up?
No, it's just I'm just trying to watch the clip, but it's buffering a lot for me. Like I can't watch them.
Open it in your web browser and then flush out your cache.
I believe I went up, but I'm surprised that I got blew up by my own twister because I was holding W. I thought. But maybe
it may have been just a funky snapshot timing.
It was a snapshot art.
Okay.
What I'm guessing happened was you moved when the cast bar first finished. It snapshots halfway through the dive, though.
I thought I kept holding W, but whatever, that's fine. Okay.
So the timing, it seems, based on the clip, Slurp is to move as soon as the dive bomb goes through. Like the...
If your latency is good such that you live in the backyard of the Square Enix server, yes. Otherwise, it's just safest to hold W as soon as that twisting dive taskbar finishes.
Let's do another poll. If we make it there one more time, then I'll call for break, and then people can take a break, of course, during the break. I'm gonna go look into stuff and see how stuff is assigned.
Alright.
Alright. Ready, Chuck?
Move when the big dash goes up. Is that the dive bomb? Cause yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Right.
They are both They are both approximately the same mechanic.
I also, just to get out there, I had Safi's tether lived the initial hit. Got to my spot for clock's fine, so that strat should work. I just died to damage afterwards.
Alright.
The deep dungeon 430 boss has it as well.
What do you mean, Slurp?
Don't worry about it. Just look at your type.
Oh, I thought you meant actual twisters. No, they don't. They haunt me.
I hope the new ultimate has twisters.
Don't curse it. Move. Yellow.
Left.
Right.
Middle.
I might not have deployment. So
That's okay.
yeah.
I'll just play it safe.
Left. Left slow.
North-south Omega Curse, south will have the harder time. Knockback. Gaming.
Nice.
Oopsie.
Hold. Left. Left. Go. Slightly early, oh my god.
Leon's at 3.
Threes of arrows. Only threes of arrows. Out. In. Out. In.
Middle. It's going through middle. Do not be middle. Res me when you can. Thank you, Runa.
Other on K.
Other on K.
Punching damage should be okay. Yeah, keep punching.
My bad on that.
Good.
Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready? Swap. Pop. Swap. Pop. Meet. Pinks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Pinks out. Melee's out. First set out. Meet for heals.
Let's discuss.
Don't touch red eye yet. HTMR. Ready? Healers. Range. Tanks. Melee. Range. Away from Alpha.
In the interlude, just keep in mind, look at your enemy list. Look for twisting dive. Theoretically, people should be basically holding W at the end to cast spells.
Dragon at sea. Ready?
The beta
Twister.
JTA.
Bread.
What are you fellas doing?
Remember to get to the axe side by the end.
Yeah. At sea.
Try to stay alive. Put as heavy
Okay,
mid
mid
as
as
you
much
can
as you can.
No.
No.
Fainted, guys.
That
Sorry,
was,
Crash, I killed you there, lightning.
I had nowhere to go.
Yeah, the fires covered the donut.
I mean, I got just fucked over by Defum. No, you were. It's it's break time,
break.
but like, it's I even used. Yeah, you just went to the wrong place.
One thing we will have to clear up, Runa. Even if
What's up?
they're at the wall, it will still cover the safe spot if they get fire. So they can't be directly north or south.
Yeah,
Oh, will?
We
Okay,
have-
okay.
Yeah.
we have to have people spread in such a way that the north and south are always
It shouldn't
going to
be
clear
hard.
no matter what.
Northeast just has to have 2 people in it.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile, I'm gonna call it until. We don't have that much time today. I'll call it until X43. I'm gonna go do some research and everything. But
Sounds good.
people,
What's-
please take a
what's
break if
the-
you need to.
What's the end time?
So-
9 Pacific, yes?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Just in time for the live letter.
Yeah, I forgot about
Give me 1 sec, Runa. I'm finishing up a new raid plan.
I'm also pulling up the screenshot you're asking for.
Slump, I would like to just get a view on the
Yes.
yeah, cause
Yeah. Okay. Let me post it right now.
my interpretation is I put the tether to where I wanted the tether to go, and I wanted to see how that would look on your POV. Cause what I'm hoping is that the edge of the waymark should be hopefully safe. Okay,
I
no,
don't
it
think
still
so,
crosses the
Arlen.
way. It still crosses the waymark by a tiny bit. It looks like.
Yeah. The tile next to it is generally
Okay.
safe.
The tile next to it. Okay, I mean, okay, so that means for defamation. If I get defamation, then that'll be my guiding point. The tile next to the.
In DSR, I posted an example of the spread out. If people want to have a look at that. It mostly just covers. Yeah, thank you, Crash.
Oh,
I'm ready whenever, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. You're talking about after you do the swap tethers, where do you go, right? Is that the question?
Huh?
Okay.
In the chat.
Okay.
Oh, I'm just wondering
Noise
if
is on?
yeah, not really a big deal. What we're doing is working fine now. If it's safety.
Yeah, we should be good. We just want to go in.
No. The thing I want to ask is it awkward? Because if it's not awkward, then
No,
you
no,
keep
it's
doing it. If it is awkward, okay. Because we should be at the point where for eyes, it should be super comfy. It looks comfy from my point of view. So if people are comfy about eyes just in general, that's good.
there's
If
just a
people have
movement
something-
that we were doing, kinda. It's not a problem or anything. I was just curious, like why we were doing it.
It should
Seem to
be
have both
comfy.
adapted it.
No. I get what you're getting at, but it
Yeah.
should be comfy. So if it's as long as it's comfy, as long as you can basically brain off it, because I'm at the point where I can brain off the
My
eyes.
brain is always off.
Each other wasn't taken or stolen once I can tell.
It was still on me.
Okay.
Morngren, keep them even. In. Coronadel. Keep them even.
Horngrin. Kilgrin.
Healer. Tank. Melee. Range.
Nope.
Yellow.
Left.
Middle.
Right.
Right. Right slow.
TPS.
North-south spread. Knockback.
Hold. Left. Right.
Leon's a 3.
Two zip arrows, only two zip arrows. In. Out. Out. In. Away from Leon. Away from Clark.
Sorry, I was muted.
Big
Hold
hole.
resources. Big hold. We're way ahead. We want to wait until halfway through the enraged cast point.
Stop being good at the game.
Stop potting.
Punch a little bit. Alright.
Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready? Swap. Pop. Swap. Pop. Meet. Pinks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Pinks out. Melee's out. First set out. Group for mitigation. Do you have a GCD till the right eye? HTMR. Ready? Healers. Tank. Melee. Range. Mix. Away from Alpha.
Look for missing dive pass.
Dive bomb at 1. Fan out. Ready? Twister.
Die. That's my bad.
Go to your spread spot in the lineup. Meet at Alpha. Here's hoping. Oh wait, no. Bye world.
And we all moved super early. Because all those twisters ended up in the middle.
No, I mistaken JJ's tether for my tether. That was my bad. Yeah, I could have sworn I had the tether. That was my bad.
Let
If
me,
you have tether, do we stand
Yeah,
on,
we should lose spread. We should lose
on the
spread.
marker, like, existent diagonal, or I guess opposite of the add your tether to?
Wait,
Not
yeah,
on
say
the
it again, sorry?
marker. Not on the marker.
Slightly west or east of your marker, I believe is the right spot. It's like
Yeah.
So,
how I
like,
Are you
came.
talking about? You're talking about defamation or the
Fire tether. So, like, let's say my add is at 4. Should I stand, like, right here?
Right here.
No, on the marker should be fine.
No, on the marker kills them. Right here.
Okay.
Wait, why would on the marker kill
The
fire
dive
tether?
bomb goes on the marker.
No, it doesn't.
That's what
I-
we've had
sure?
death to multiple times.
Yeah, this pull I was on.
It's
I
not that
was.
bad.
I want to say, let's just assume this was north and I was defamation. I was like here-ish, like slightly on the waymark, and I'm pretty sure I got clipped and died.
I could show you the VOD that I have. I'm pretty sure the dive bomb. So let's say that the dive bomb goes through 1. I'm pretty sure the width of the dive bomb basically goes from like approximately 2 to 3. It's not that wide.
It's not wide, but we've had issues with people getting clipped by it, though.
Right. That's why, because
On the
when I
marker.
took the fire tether, I would just be right here on the waymark, and it's just super chill.
I might have been.
It couldn't have been the dive bomb.
I
It might have
think-
been
We're
something
talking
else.
about the actual fire tethers that we're talking about,
Yeah.
Leon.
I'm talking about if I have fire tether, where do I stand?
Sorry, let me.
Yeah, it should be, in my
Yeah.
opinion, the waymark, because the waymark I think like is easy, but
I died, but I died to defamation, not the tether or the dash.
I swear we had someone else besides Cecil say that they died on the marker. Leon, I said it was, what's it called? We're talking about the fire tethers.
we're talking about what you're referring to, Leon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the question that Crash was posing is they had the fire tether. Isn't that the question?
No, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
No, that was partially my bad. I was not. I realized I was making a bad correlation by talking about the defamation spot. You're right. There should be different.
Okay, so just to make sure we stand on the waymark if you have fire tether.
That's my recommendation. I think it
I
opens up the
guess.
most.
I
Like I'm looking at JJ right now. JJ is like,
If no one's
Gee.
speaking up, then I'm assuming I'm just going insane, but yeah, okay.
If we are wrong, we will see it. Next pull.
Yep.
yeah, I will. So like looking at JJ as a point of reference, they stood closer to center than the waymark instead of standing on the waymark, and they're absolutely fine. They didn't get hit by dive bomb. They didn't get hit by their fire tether resolved fine. The only thing they died to was a twister, but that's likely because I distracted them because I fucked up.
Is
Wait, Florm, where was the dive bomb from in that picture you posted?
Can you ask that again, please?
The picture you posted in general.
So this is just something I posted to help the defamations figure out which tile to pick to avoid dying to the fire tether.
So in that picture, the thing that I did and the thing that I asked Slurm to do was I had the fire tether, I stood on the marker, and I asked Slurm how, and because Slurm was right next to the marker, how did the safe spot look on your POV? I wanted a screenshot. And that tells me that one tile away from the waymark is basically where the defamation should live.
Correct.
So if the defamation person should basically go not touch the waymark, and they should be one tile away from it, so approximately where I'm standing right now,
Okay.
and they will be fine. And then the fire tether people, they just stretch it across, go to the waymark, drain off.
Yeah, I think we just got confused on what AoE was clipping that way, Mark, but I'm pretty sure it's the fire tether AoE, not the dragon tether.
Yeah, if it is the
Yeah.
fire, that makes sense.
Yep.
Alright.
I think it's mainly go again, and then...
Mark.
That spread is gonna be an issue, but whatever.
It's 'cause
A
we're
lot of
making
it was spent on
progress.
discussion. Yeah, you pull. A lot of it was spent on discussion. I'll remark it at the end of raid. About a minute.
Purple.
Nope.
Middle.
Right. Left. Left slow.
DPS.
North, south, red, purple. Knockback.
Left. Kill.
Lean's a 3.
Threes of arrows, only threes of arrows. Out. In. Out. In. Liam. Fun. JJ, when you can tank swap with Lian and then Lian as well.
Resing Liam.
Okay, we can hold. Punch.
Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready? Swap. Pop. Swap. Pop. Meet. Pinks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Pinks out. Melee's out. First set out. Meet for heals. HTMR. Healer. Tank. Range. Melee, sorry. Range. Mitt.
away from Alpha.
Remember
Twister
the
cast.
spread position.
Away from Alpha.
Dive bomb at 3. Line up. Ready? Twister.
Renell North.
My fault.
Good check.
I'm making sure, Lysel, the dragon that's spitting fireballs is the one itself, right?
One at south, yep.
Yeah, okay.
East and west are diving.
Yeah, people are still not moving on the Twister cast. Both
Yep.
Cecil and JJ,
Yeah, much.
and I believe
I missed it. Yeah. I said my fault.
Yep.
The adjustment and shit, like for the spreads is kind of, I think whoever gets there
Yeah.
I would.
and let
I
everybody else
agree.
move, because
Check food.
Yellow.
left.
Right.
Middle. left. Left fast.
DPS,
North, south,
sorry.
red. Knockback.
Left. Hold. Right. Hello.
Lean hit you.
One's of arrows, two's of arrows. Out. In. In. Out.
Fuck this game.
It's on me.
Omega hold.
Keep holding. We can spike this at like 75 in the cast bar. Kill it.
Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready. Pop. 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 Meat. Tanks out first. Reds do not return. Ready? Tanks out. Melee's out. First set out.
Do you need to hold or anything?
Mitt. No, we're
No.
fine.
Okay.
We just want to let this raid like just go. Count Topo.
Sorry, I didn't understand the scenario.
All good.
Yep, it's fine.
Better to ask than not know. HTMR. Ready? Healer. Tank. Melee. Ranged. Mitt. Away from Alpha.
Build that twister timing. Spread out.
Dive bomb at D. Charlie. Ready? Twister.
Bruno is Charlie.
Big Runa plays.
Except cauterize.
It was big till it wasn't.
I actually died to finish that time, but that might have been my
really?
fault.
Let me-
That might have been my fault.
Was that
I
a
moved
fire
in.
tether damage?
Yes, I moved in pretty
mean-
early, so I probably took too much.
What's the damaged number?
72k.
72.
I think I moved too early though. My twister dropped on my dead body, so I probably just was too close to it.
That was Spiral Pierce from Cerebell Queen.
Let me.
We can call it earlier, yeah.
Was
Just know
Sorry,
you're gonna
I'm
have
looking
to
at-
keep moving for the whole cast until you see it. The Twister cast is weird.
we can do that. We shouldn't need to binary search it though, in theory. That would be a lot. How many people died on it? Because
uh
okay. Because I'm honestly mainly holding W as soon as the twisting dive cast finishes.
Yeah, I think this might not be what happened, so if it isn't, please correct me. My POV was limited. I think what it is I moved like on the earlier side, which meant my twister was baited a bit off the wall, and I think someone actually like moved into mine. But I'm not really sure if that's what happened. And if so, I'm gonna be honest, I think it's gonna I can't really I don't think I could be on point enough to adjust my timing to make sure it doesn't like
If
Crash
it
also
helps-
put the fire tether in the wrong spot, I think.
Crash is at 3. Get D.
Yeah.
Yep.
Should be the opposite color way, Mark. So literally, whichever knight the one whichever color the die is closest to, it's the same exact color.
No, yeah, I just read it wrong.
Okay, so there's that. Trying to... 'cause it is slightly after, but like if you move on the end, like there'll be a bunch of twisters behind you, but like they shouldn't affect anybody. Like they're still in the outer ring of the arena.
Diesel said he moved early, so that's probably why.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying. Is just like I think it's. But the problem I guess I'm getting at, or how I'm feeling, is that it might be a. So I'll speak faster. Like issue of people trying to go like all dodging to the same spot, because if I'm being honest, I don't think I think I would struggle to consistently not early do it too early, if that makes sense.
So, do people care for a minor spoiler for the like literally first phase of UCOB?
No, I've done it.
No.
If you
That's
don't,
a
then
UCOB.
if you want the if you don't want the spoiler, then definitely right now. But isn't literally the first mechanic in UCOB you spread to Twister and then you combine for the stack?
Yep.
Yes.
So like people have to be moving at basically the exact same time in order to into the same
I
spot. So
think-
I guess yeah.
I think the timing is a little bit different in COB, to be honest. It's
I
like
think what I'm
It's
more running into is that
extremely
the way at least pug groups and UCUP kind of handle that is you just have people loose spread at the start. What I'm getting at is it's spooky with everyone being like trying to like what's the word, be at the wall, like like the way like I would like
I don't
the way
yeah. Go,
so
go,
I guess
go,
what I'm
go.
trying to get at is like it might be I don't want to introduce more components to the mechanic while we're still learning it.
The main
I'm
issue
getting-
we're having is just people getting snapshotted weird. That's why I was delaying the call out, because when the dive ends, it's not when the twister goes on you, unlike UCOB. It is halfway through the dive, which is fucking up a lot of stuff.
But even then, like I'm moving at the end of the cast bar, and like as long as people's paths don't cross, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm getting at, is
Yep.
crossing paths.
Oh, I see. If you hold down W there.
I just hold down.
So here's the problem that I encountered then. If I did that, right, I had the fire tether and I would have been too close, which is exactly what happened. And I think I took extra damage because of it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
For fire tether, that one I understand.
But also, watching the VOD back, I think I'm noticing that, like, if I had moved, excuse me, if I had moved right after the tether, like, disappeared, I would have been okay. And the second time I'm seeing that.
Okay. Because the alternative that we could play with is, I don't know when the snapshot for the dive bomb is, but we could also have the tethers.
Move into the dive bomb spot.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that will actually no. Well, that might have the tethers clip each other. Maybe.
It would work. I think it's just a matter of people need to get used to the timings.
I guess the main thing I was getting at, or I was thinking about, was trying not to.
If you're a tether
Path
and you
into other
move
people.
on the end of the cast bar, you probably will die. So, give it a second.
So a second after the cast bar is probably fine for most people, but also like yeah, the biggest thing I think is just I don't know if this is the case, but I think I don't know if this is the case, but I don't know if people are hesitating, because theoretically, if everybody's straight lines are not intersecting, the twister shouldn't intersect. So in accordance with like Leon's ping issue, as long as Leon's path is not the same path as anybody else's, then no,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
believe not.
No, yeah, they don't. No, yeah, I guess that's all I want to say. I might
The
have been
main
making a
is
bigger deal
yeah,
out of it than I.
the main issue is if one person is like is within like one pick away from where I'm standing right now, then I could see that being an issue. But as long as everybody's like maybe 2 picks away, like spread at the wall, or even 3, like that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I gotta see. Yeah, I didn't.
What Leon said is exactly what we should be doing.
Cool.
Yes, I agree with that.
So, go with that for now. If that isn't clear, and or if there's anything that isn't clear about the twister timing or movement,
No, that's fine. I think I mostly just didn't want to end up in a situation where people were like either subconsciously or deliberately taking similar paths while they were stacked at east. But yeah.
and we're still gonna need to do this for and just as a reminder, after this East is going to do a fan protean spread. The person at southeast try to make it over to west so that it gives east a little bit more room to do a protean spread. That's it. Fire tether should move towards south, try to move away from twister. We can try that. Move into the dive bomb afterwards.
Yeah.
Or you might run into the issue that Kay ran into. Because I assume, Kay, you ran at the end of the cast bar, correct?
I definitely ran early. I can't say when in the cast bar. But actually I can. I just
Once that cast bar is done, the snapshots already happened.
Clockwise should be okay now.
I ran about 95%. So yes, I was early.
Okay, so Kay was early. I think that's an issue. What Leon is saying is also 100% fine. If we want to do it that way also, only issue is that southwest might get fucked over by distance, but it might be okay.
I mean, I think what a lot of us are kind of getting at is having fire towers move along the wall, whether it be clockwise or counterclockwise rotation, or whatever we want to do.
If they just move clockwise, it gets them to their spots too.
What Leon, I am liking what Leon is saying.
Did we
yeah.
Did we keep pulling? We got 20 minutes left.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two more good pulls.
Let's summarize what we're doing now. Summarize what we're doing now, and then we'll adjust it for tomorrow.
Okay.
So the fan spread on the east remains.
I don't know if we want to do counterclockwise because one, the southeast person would just run into more twisters, and two, rotating clockwise gets them to their spot faster.
Appreciate.
Wait, so should
Lean is saying clockwise. Yeah, I think you're both saying clockwise.
Yeah.
I think one of them said counterclockwise.
Oh, never mind.
So, I'll summarize. Defamation is staying at their spot. The people that are fanning on east, they're gonna move in and they're gonna stay fanned out on east. The tether on southeast will move into the dive bomb south. The tether on southwest will move clockwise to west.
Tether.
So basically, like, assuming that alpha is our north, I'm gonna be the tether here.
So instead of holding W, I hold A.
Basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the one at Delta will move over to 1. And then that should give a fan for the east. And we'll go with this for now. Unless there's another option on the table, I think this is the easiest one to work with. Until end of raid. And then we'll try to figure out something for tomorrow, or we'll use this tomorrow. Defamation will stay northwest.
Okay, cool. I think I want to try sidewalk as the tether. That I might the promotion, Lysol.
Good check. No, I like my 3 letters.
Nope.
Blue.
Left.
Right.
Middle.
Left. Left fast.
Careful, Jordan. DPS.
North, south, red. Knockback.
Right. Hold. Left. No.
Millions to 3.
Threes of arrows, ones of arrows. Out. In. Out. In.
Right.
Away from Leon. Away from Bud.
Oh.
Yeah.
Resing K.
Pop everything. Don't hold back on this one. We had 3 damage down.
I'll grab you, Crash.
Okay, I'll do it now.
We're still behind a bit. Pop some more.
Yep.
You're gonna need to grab
I'm on cooldown.
No.
Don't have
Good
the
try.
oh yeah. That's 3 damage downs.
Guys, the stream is starting soon.
True.
Check food.
Red. Middle.
Right.
Left. Left slow.
Hold door. DPS.
North, south, red. Knockback.
Hold. Right.
Okay.
Right. Kill.
Lee into 2.
Two of arrows, ones of arrows. Out. In. In. Out. Away from Leon. Away from front. Careful on damage.
Giga hold once again. Stop being so good.
Go up. Stop here. We have two cast spores to work through. Push a little bit. Kill.
Melee's red, range blue. Line up. Ready? Swap. Pop. Swap. Pop. Meet. Tanks out first. Red, do not return. Ready? Tanks out. Melee out. First set out. Root for heal.
That was early. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Good.
I think this doesn't screw us. At least I haven't heard anyone complain about it so far. And it's only like a 3-6. Okay.
HTMR. Ready? Tank. Melee. Ranged. Mid. Mods, burn that spear. Away from Alpha.
Remember the movement for twisters.
Remember our discussion about twisters? Dive bomb at Alpha. Ready? Twister. Spread. Meet at Alpha.
One of the fire things covered.
Yeah.
I'll do one ready check because, yeah. Let me get this
Go
out of
ahead,
the way.
go ahead.
In case people need to leave at 9 exactly.
I kind of want to go watch the live letter. So I'm gonna.
Okay. All right. So that was the last poll. So 2 notes. So one,
Good gaming.
consistency was very, very good today. That is very good. We got to see, like, I think the vast majority of the polls were just straight up into Wrath of the Heavens, which is very good. The thing I do note though is please read the raid plan and study it such that if you are handed some position, because if